Most of us are scared. Most of us care so much about what other people think. It's totally, deeply ingrained. It's hardwired into us to seek status, to seek validation. If you want to fully overcome this, you literally have to transcend human biology, human programming. Can we even do it fully? Can we completely detach from this need of validation, from this need of recognition, for this need of feeling important? One of the biggest principles and one of the most famous self-development, communication, making friends books, How to Win Friends and Influence People, one of the biggest principles on there is you have to make the other person feel important. Why is this such a big principle in that book? Because it works. Because people are almost like slaves to what other people think, and they're slaves to their feelings. They're slaves to how they view themselves in comparison to other people. I have been someone that's we all care. I'm not gonna say I'm someone that cares a lot more than other people. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. The truth, finding out if I cared more than other people or less than other people, doesn't matter. We all care a lot. If you clicked on this video and if you're still watching, you care a lot. But I will tell you, my life has gotten better socially, and I feel like I care less. Right now, I care less, or at least I've made a lot of progress towards caring less. Even though there's periods of time, specifically yesterday, which I will tell you about really soon, where I felt so bad, like deep in my heart. My emotions were all over the place in a bad way because of what other people were saying. And honestly, what happened yesterday? Not yesterday, but the day before, I uploaded a video on a controversial topic. You can look back at it. It has like 700 views by now. Maybe it has more now. It was about 2 or 3 days ago. It's about Jordan Peterson. And this was something that took a lot of courage out of me. I totally predicted. First of all, I thought it was gonna be like any other of my videos where no one comments on it. But this video, it took off. It has 700 views. Most of my other videos have like 10 views. And I thought, whatever, I'm just going to make this video. I'm going to practice my ability to articulate hard concepts. Because, by the way, let me just tell you a little bit of context about what that video is about. Jubilee, a big YouTube channel that's pretty much focused on debates, they uploaded a video, Jordan Peterson versus 20 Atheists. And it was going viral, and both sides of the debate, Christians and atheists, people that believed in God and atheists, both were criticizing him, and so they kind of formed a middle ground towards hating and criticizing Jordan Peterson. Let's not argue about Jordan Peterson right now. We're talking about caring about what other people think. And so I made a video not even picking a side, so of course I don't have 50% of the support and 50% hate. I have 100% of the hate. There were some positive comments. I'm not going to reply to. I'm literally not going to read them all fully or analyze them or reply to them, because it's just going to invoke feelings out of me that right now I don't want to deal with. I have other things to do. Which, let me talk about why I'm choosing to have that mindset towards not reading comments. I'm going to talk about that later. But yeah, I made that video. It was really hard for me to make it. It was about topics about religion and Christianity and identity, and why I thought it was okay for Jordan Peterson to debate on the side of Christians despite not identifying himself as Christian. It had to do with identity and a bunch of other complex topics, and I couldn't articulate it, and I rambled, and I read a little bit of comments. There was this guy that's supportive, hey, I like the video, whatever, but the video's kind of all over the place. That hurts. It's not even that big. People don't hate me for it. But they're just commenting stuff and disagreeing with me, and I feel bad about myself. And I don't look at YouTube comments, man. Every time I go about on the YouTube app, I click the notification thing, and I see that someone wrote down a comment. I go like, I said, please be a good comment. Please be a good comment. I don't know, like I can't handle it too well. That's just my current reality. And a lot of you guys, why do I think I'm a little bit ahead, a few steps ahead of most of you guys? Because most of you guys don't even have the courage to post on social media. I've been posting YouTube videos for so long. I posted on TikTok and Instagram for so long. I used to be a door-to-door salesman. I used to cold approach people to make friends, cold approach girls. I did a lot. And I still, rejection and what other people think still stings. And I feel like most people would criticize my lack of progress because they're gonna say, how are you gonna do all these things and still not have the ability to handle rejection? I mean, I can handle rejection probably better than average, but not to the elite level that people think I should be at. And I think that's okay. A lot of people give up on a skill or on anything because it requires more out of them to be able to master the skill. A lot of people will master rejection by becoming a door-to-door salesman or approaching 100 girls or uploading a video to YouTube or sending a bunch of cold emails. A lot of them will do that with 100 cold emails, 100 rejections. Sometimes it might take you, someone that's wired a little different, it might take you 40,000 rejections. And once you hit 100 rejections like the other guy who doesn't care about rejection anymore, and you still care about it, it hurts you. And of course, there's more to do with it. Maybe your belief about that rejection isn't the best. Maybe he has his mind occupied on other objectives and he has a better mindset. There's a million factors that go on to this. And this is the same for most self-improvement content in general, and this is what I want to do. I want to help those of you that require more than basic self-improvement advice. I think basic self-improvement advice actually works 99% of the time, but you just need to be reminded, and my way to help you and why I believe I can help you more than basic self-improvement advice is just this simple thing, which is basic, but I need to drill it into your head. The idea of doing it sustainably. You're not going to do it fast. We're wired to want results fast, and I know you're probably going to agree with me, but at the end of the day, you're still right now wired to want results fast, even if you logically agree that you're probably not going to get them. So my philosophy, the thing that's changed me the most and the thing that's actually made me have progress is doing things little by little, slowly, but super, super slowly, baby steps. If I went all out, I would have probably made some decent progress and then stopped. I would have probably given up. Maybe I would have made results faster, but the chances of giving up and not doing anything would have gone up exponentially. If you go slowly, you're most likely going to change, because here's the thing. The majority of people don't change. Only the select few change. And the select few that change are usually the ones that didn't need to exert that much energy to change. No matter how much they tell you that they exerted so much energy, that they were so disciplined and they suffered, we all experience progress and suffering differently. Most of us need to do it slower over a long enough period of time. And even though it's slow, it all compounds. Maybe for the first month, the first week, the first month, the first year, and whatever skill you want to get better at, it's going to feel super slow, but then it goes exponential. And this is some of the successful people that have changed, the smarter people, they know this. These are the people who are more fulfilled despite being introspective and very self-aware. A lot of the happiest people in the world just simply, not trying to hate on them, good for them, they don't worry about much stuff. I'm not saying they're dumb either, but they don't think too much, they don't overthink, just almost like naturally. They just get told be disciplined. One day they decide to lock in, they suffer a little bit of the pain of discipline, and then they get disciplined. But then if you're introspective naturally, your childhood has led you to have a lot of trauma and insecurity and you're overthinking, then you have to change slowly, surely, and it takes a while. So if you think you've tried something but it hasn't worked, there's a million other things you need to do. If you sent 100 cold emails trying to sell your services because you have a business and you didn't get a single client, Maybe your messaging was wrong. Maybe you didn't catch enough attention. Maybe you didn't provide enough value. Maybe you need to send 1,000 messages. Maybe you need to just send 10,000. Maybe you need to hire someone else to do it. There's a million things, and you got to keep going. Most of us don't do enough volume because volume is hard. It's suffering where you don't want to suffer. So another thing you can do is change your relationship with suffering, which you're going to have to suffer to do. And every journey begins with a single step. I'm just wiring your brain to know what to expect and know how to handle your current journey. But the best thing you can do is focus on the current step. Instead of going to the gym, just focus on going to the car. And then you drive to the gym. And once you're in the gym, very few of you are going to stay in the gym parking lot and not go to the gym. But the idea of being at your home, all comfortable, just isn't good. All right, does that make sense? Sustainable change over a long enough period of time. Take a baby step right now. Most of you will just watch this video and not do anything. Those of you that will progress and those of you that want to progress faster, but by the way, you're not going to get fast results either way. But if you want to progress faster, if you want to be the rare few that actually has a chance of changing, then take the smallest action step you can take right now, whether that be a 1-minute walk, 1 push-up, maybe get out of bed and count to 10. And then you can go back to bed. Then you can go back to brainrotting, but now you planted a seed to eventually change who you are and your habits. All right, God bless you if you believe in love, and you already believe in God.